Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 11 of Letterkenny. I'm so happy this is back. Every Boxing Day is an exciting day when we get a new season of Letterkenny coming our way. And this new season is 6 episodes, and overall in this grand scheme of Letterkenny, I feel like this is one of the least impactful from a grander scheme of the story. There aren't very big seismic changes here. The overarching story is that you have a group of people that aren't the hardest of workers, kind of messing things around and wanting to work for Wayne and Derry and Dan and everybody involved, and leading up to probably one of the lesser, deeply and resonant, important finales, but still get to see Wayne beating the crap out of some people with his crew, and that's always a fun time. So if you're thinking about this season of Letterkenny from a grander scheme of things, I think it's a pretty docile one and doesn't dig too deep into anything new or groundbreaking. But, it's still hilarious. Jared Keeso's doing great work, and you're actually getting to see a little bit more of Jacob Tierney back on screen, because I don't think he's really been in it as much the last couple of seasons, but I do think that this season feels less significant in the grand scheme of it, but it's continuing to keep up the fun, the laughs, and the characters, and I love those elements. Those are the reasons why you love Letterkenny, is the group of 5,000 people in Letterkenny, and they're all a bunch of characters, and you have Wayne and everybody this first episode back having this town-wide debate on what's the best chip. Corn chips don't count. They're not made out of potatoes. And they have this whole entire debate, and I think it's a fun little story. I think a lot of the supporting characters don't get as much big impact roles this season. It's a lot of, they make appearances and have some laughs. You get Shorzy back. Give your balls a tug a little bit, popping in there very briefly. And even the hockey players don't get a whole lot of focus. They do get to be in one particular storyline with Glenn, where they're questioning is Glenn gay? Because he knows a lot of gay porn star names, and that whole entire thing. I do think this season has some fun episodes, and the dicks pop up quite a few times actually in this season, which I think they're one of the funniest aspects of this, the Mennonite family, and them dealing with finding this dog and taking it in, or all these wedding photographers or just photographers in general paying people around town to take photos on their land, and where that gag leads towards the end of that episode is absolutely hilarious. And everything out of the mouths of the Dick family is just absolutely hilarious and comedic gold. You have your fun moments of the crew doing their long scheme, making fun of tropes in movies. That was a really fun clip from one of the new episodes. And just in general, this show is still funny. Everybody's still getting their moments to shine. Some of the supporting characters get a little less place to shine. The McMurrays don't get as much, but they get their moments. You have, obviously, a lot of Wayne, Derry, Katie, Dan. Those are the ones, and Riley and Jones you get a little bit here, and you certainly get plenty of our fun emo kids from Sturt and Roland and Rold, and just the two of them, they pop up a lot, and I feel like they're the most polarizing characters in the show, but I think they're still funny. And in general, I think this has some fun new ideas, shaking things up from that standpoint. Not a whole lot of big overarching things this season, and not really groundbreaking. Wayne's still with his lady. They're still going strong. Rosie, and then Tanis pops up. Love Tanis. I love her so much. But overall, another fun, enjoyable, and funny season of Letterkenny. But definitely check it out. If you haven't watched this before, go watch all 11 seasons. just about 69 episodes at this point, so honestly, it's not a ton for you to go binge watch through, and people binge through a lot of things. This is definitely worth it. But those are my thoughts on Season 11 of Letterkenny. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.